The chicken flies pretty good. Anyway, this is build day 224, I think. And the dirt's getting there, but there's still a lot to go over here. Look how deep that goes, and all the way back to here. That's from past typhoons that, you know, there was no fence here, and it just ate away at this part. So hopefully the fence will help protect it now. I mean, it can't help, it can't protect it if a superstorm just came right here. Nothing ain't gonna. But, you know, there'll be probably 50 little storms in between then and now. It will protect them from those 50. So it provides protection. Let's get up here, see what's going on around here. Whoa! We're standing on the rock and it's shifting. Well, that one. All right. I gotta go because their tape measure broke. You know, I bought them 4 or something like that in the beginning, but you know, they're Chinese tape measures, so they're having trouble. They already broke down all the way, and they're not like American tape measures, and they're not the price of American tape measures either. So there you go. I'll get them a couple Stanleys right now, and then I'm going to get a buffer and bring the sink. I forgot to bring this faucet here that we just got, but I brought the backsplash. He's working on that now. I think that's really gonna light it up in there. It's too white in there. It's too light. You know, I mean, it looks nice, but it needs something to contrast on it. And so the sand I put there is still there. If I get a chance today, I'm gonna continue on with that. And things are looking up, and it's another beautiful day in the Philippines. It does look good. The dirt is coming up. I mean, that looks a heck of a lot better than it used to look. And pretty soon we'll be filling this hole in. I got some big rocks in there to kind of help, but I want that last like 18 inches, you know, to put okra and whatever. It's getting there, man. It's getting there. Hey, you went fishing yesterday. How many kilos? No fish? The fish are gone. That's the thing about fishing. That's why they call it fishing and not the grocery store. So everything's looking up. The yard is getting kind of raggedy because I haven't been doing anything to it, because I'm busy. I need to stop talking right now and go. So welcome to my new subscribers. And you know, back in 2018 I started getting nervous about the baby boomers all retiring and all that, and then the coronavirus happened. So I came here in 2018, and me and my wife searched around for property. So I bought this property. In the meantime, it like doubled in price, even more than that on the water. Ow. So we got here just in time, and then, you know, I heard about the Shanghai Disney closed because of the coronavirus. I said, what? Because I had Disney stock. So I sold all that for $190 a share. And now I think it just went way up, and it's $99 a share now. So there you go. I made a profit on that, so I didn't lose. I mean, it wasn't that much. You know, it's not like I made a windfall or something. It's like 30,000 or 40,000 or something like that. But I didn't lose any money, so I was happy about that. If I would have sold it like today, I bought it for like $89. And just like a couple weeks ago, it was down to $90. The same thing I bought it for like 7, 8, 9, maybe 10 years ago now. Yeah, it's been about 10 years. So, and I wanted to retire and I just felt like the timing was right. And that was because of the coronavirus. But then I started thinking, man, things are going to head south. You know, they're not going to want the baby boomers to retire soon. They can't afford to pay all the baby boomers. So what they're trying to do is they took 25% of their 401ks to try to keep them in there at work to try to get that back. And while that's happening, they're reducing the you know, inflation is taking what money they do have right now. You know, the money that they're saving in the bank that away from the stock market, they're losing in the stock market and their 401ks. And then if you just got a savings in the bank, inflation's taking that too. So, you know, they found a way to get all your money no matter where you park it at. Gold, bank, anything, except for concrete. They cannot do anything to this. So that's why I put my money here. You're gonna put, I don't know how inflation's gonna take some of my cement that's already coagulated. I like to see that happen. Oh yeah, we got inflation happen. They're gonna come and chisel some of my concrete out. Nah, man, I'll hit them in the head with a coconut. Put the lime in the coconut. Drink it all up. Put the lime in the coconut. Call me in the morning. So today they got that form right there. They will pour the concrete there on that beam, and then where he's standing, where Marvin A's standing at, they will pour that beam right there also. So the bridge is moving on up. It's already connected to these two. I don't know if you ever saw this, but this comes all the way out to outside of the so when the road widening happens, I'll probably lose this column and that one. That will be no more. Because I think they need a little bit more. I don't know. They might let those two columns live. I hope they do. Otherwise I gotta reconnect right there to the road. But that'll be 10 or 20 years from now. I probably won't be alive by the time they get to doing that here. Because I believe they've stopped doing the road widening. So there's the column down there, the last one right here. You see, got a little angle to pull into the road on both sides. You know, to help you park in there. Because I'll park backwards. So that'll help me. What? I might go and get the car clean on the inside. Man, it's filthy. They're gonna be sorry to see me pull up there. Alright. Peace out for 62. Everything's working out good. I just took them some tile trim and faucet connections and stuff like that. And so Merry Christmas. So I think I might have missed it, but it's a sign that says, you know, there's no speed limit, but it says slow down or die. I think I'm on the wrong spot, but I just wanted to get a picture of that. You know, you don't see any speed limit sign. It just says slow down. What, from 100 miles an hour down to 90? Or does that mean slow all the way down to walking speed? There's no, nah. Just slow down a little bit. You know, there's really no speed limit. But, you know, I always watch out for the kids though. I go a little fast when everything's clear and wide open. I go faster. And if there's a bunch of kids around, I slow way down. So that's how I do it. And like right now, you see it's wide open. I'm gonna start flying right now. But if I see any kids, I'm gonna back off. All right, peace out. Yeah, I think Marvin's trying to kill me with that. He made that step so I slip on it every day. I can take it, but my iPhone may not be able to. Next time it might crack. Now one of those steps is really slippery if it gets some rocks on it. I keep sweeping the rocks off of there, but every time you go up and down the steps, it puts more rocks on there. Whew. I think they put a little divot in there for me. Somebody did. Run, you did that, didn't you? Because you don't want me to die like Marvin does. Woo. Oh yeah. Yeah, you can get a toe hold on there. All right. Thanks, Marvin. All right. Motorcycle maintenance now. I gotta go do the motorcycle place told me to be there, make sure it was November. And I missed it. I forgot all about it till I didn't even know it was December until December the 3rd. So whatever. Who looks at months and years? Ouch. I said ouch, but it was just my helmet. But I'm shell-shocked right now. Woo! Anyway, earlier I slipped on that step. I slipped on that same step about 3 days ago. But this time I slipped hard. I mean, I slipped and boom! I was down and no bump, no messing around. So Marvin dug it out a little bit so I could not slip. So hopefully I'll make it until the bridge is built. There's the bridge back there. So peace out from 62 to Freedom. See you guys. Maybe I'll show y'all the motorcycle maintenance place. Save that one for last, huh? Yeah, the black goes good with it. The black goes good with it, man.
Yeah.
The black goes good with it.
Yeah. Accent color ke?
Yeah.
Yang ini namanya.
Oh, the leaves went down. Wow, it's beautiful out here. It's getting late, you know, it's probably 4:45 or something. Let me check my, oh, 9 minutes till 4. Sorry I was off a little bit, 7 minutes or so. All right. Well, I went and did my motorcycle. I forgot to show y'all the motorcycle place. I was irritated there the whole time. You go in there and for the maintenance, and the guy sends you inside to the office, and it literally takes for them to give you a quart of oil and a little gear oil for your transmission. It literally took 45 minutes, man. 45. The essence of inefficiency. If you wanted to try to be as inefficient as you possibly could, you couldn't do it any slower than they do it. That's how good it is. You dig a big old wide hole, but it's only the thickness of the footing and the wall that is going to displace the dirt. So you don't get it all. You got to put some back in there. And man. So let me go check out my plants. This plant, I can see that coconut tree is okay. And one of my first plantings was that Seneguela tree right there. I cut the tree down because it was interfering with that fence. But the stump that I cut it from is that tree right there. It just started growing right out of the thick trunk. And then Gary said if you plant that limb, you know, right there, you can see it was just a limb. If you plant it, it will grow into a tree. I'm like, huh? You know, you just chop it off, but you see how big the limb was that cut off from there. See the base of it. I don't know if you can see that or not, but then all that started sprouting out there. I put it over here and it's doing well. And then, you know, that was a big tree. That stuff, you see, oh yeah, you can see it. See how big we cut it off right there. And it just started sprouting. And it grew into all this since then. So it's kind of hard to kill stuff around here, but you can. You know, but it ain't easy. I mean, if I put my mind to it, it'd be dead. You know, pour some salt on it or whatever. But I'm not a plant killer. So I planted that. If you're new to the channel, that tree was a volunteer. It voluntarily started growing right in front of the gate right there. So I said, man, it can't grow there. And that's going to be forever if somebody's walking through there. And I don't want to interfere with people walking in and out of there. So what I did, I transplanted it right here. It was only like 6 to 12 inches tall at the time, and it's doing very well. It's going to live. It's going to grow up to be, it wanted to live, so I gave it a chance. Transplanted it, stuck it right there, because I got to stay along these edges because I want to maintain a view of the ocean from up there. And that tree eventually, that one in the middle, is going to be gone because those limbs just break off left and right. I didn't want to do it, but it's going to have to go. And you can't eat that. That's another thing. It is some shade, but you can't eat it. And I left that bush. You can't eat that. You can eat that, but it grows up and then you eat it and it dies off. I guess it comes back the next year if you leave the roots in there. But I left that one because the ditch was getting deeper and deeper every time it rained. So I left it there for the roots to help support the channel that we had the runoff going down. And so here is a chicken that better not be messing with my better not. That's my best tree right here. This is oh man, I forgot what you call it. Y'all help me out, man. You make guacamole out of it. It's avocado. See, I don't know, my memory's failing me. Avocado tree right here. I've never in my life owned an avocado tree. I don't think you can grow them in Virginia. If you could, it probably wouldn't be any good, because I never seen any anywhere. You probably had to be in a greenhouse or something like that. You could probably do it then. Ow. You could simulate any weather in a greenhouse, I believe. You have a greenhouse in Alaska. I've seen that a lot. Wow, that's an avocado tree. Give me an avocado, man. I want to make some guacamole. And this is the fuzzy one. Rambutan. Yeah, that's good. Rambutan is good. It's got a funny texture, like oysters texture. You know, raw oyster, but it's sweet. You know, it's a nice tasting fruit. And here's another coconut tree that I planted. And let's check on my second favorite tree. This might be my first. Welcome to my multivitamin tree. And I'm not even exaggerating or kidding or anything. And guess what? This is better than one a day. Way better because some of them vitamins you're eating in one a day, or they're no good, man. You read more up about that, you know. Some of it, like, you read about, oh, it's got this and that, vitamin C. That's only part of the vitamin C. They made that vitamin C in a laboratory, dude. You want your vitamins from nature and from a tree? Or do you want a man in a white coat making your vitamins? I mean, really? Really? You want a white coat vitamin? I don't even know that dude. You know, I don't even know that dude, and whatever he made, I'm gonna swallow it. And it don't even give me a buzz, you know. It's another bad thing. Okay, so I planted all these, or had planted every one of these, because when we built the house, there was a lot of banana trees, and we couldn't transplant the big ones, so we took babies off of every one, some of them too. And there's some Lacatan bananas in here, and most of the on this property are Sabah bananas, but these are Lacatan. A couple of them are Lacatan. I don't know which ones. They can tell, but I can't really tell which one is which. I don't know. They all look like the same to me. Anyway, I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then recently I planted 7, 8, and 9. This one ain't doing too hot. But I was starting to lean over. What happened to you, buddy? Huh. Somebody ran into you, huh? You're dying. You're dying. So this right here is a mango tree. That curly root down there, that's a mango tree. It's got this stalk and this stalk coming out of the same thing that is underground. So that's one of my mango trees. That's a Comanche tree too. Not a jackfruit, I guess. And this is a different kind of mango. I believe this is the one that stays green. I don't know what that is. I have to find out. I can maybe find out right now, because it's got that little flower. It'll be identifiable to iPhone. Watch this. Got to take a picture of it first. I'll show you. If you didn't notice, I'll show you how to do it. Okay, just take a photo of it. Take a decent photo of it. There it is. Okay, then you go on this, then you click the photo. Boom. Boom. Respond. Okay, then you got the photo there. Wait a minute. What happened to that? Alright. Maybe you gotta go back to the screen, the photo screen. Go back to the photo screen and pick out that flower. Oh yeah, that's what it is. You see down at the bottom, that stars right there? That one. It's not focused on it. Right next to the trash can. What you do is you click on that. Try to give it a shot here. Click on that, and it's going to tell you some information. See right there, it says look up plant. So you click on that. Result, straggler daisy. Woo! And Cinderella nodiflora. Is a species of flowering plant in the family of Asteraceae. Common names, straggler daisy. Yeah, that's it. That looks just like it. Straggler daisy, horse herb, straggler daisy. Hey Siri. Is straggler daisy edible?
Here's what I found.
City of Austin's native and adaptive landscape plants says that is somewhat deer resistant, which might indicate that it isn't very tasty, at least not to deer. You probably wouldn't get violently ill if you tried some of it, if it were deadly poisonous. I feel sure it would appear in at least one of those toxic databases, but you could possibly have some unpleasant reaction to it. Not edible. So they're saying I'm going to get the Montezuma revenge thing from you. But you got flowers and they try butterflies, so yeah, if you get in the way, you better stay out of the way. That's all I gotta say. You're not edible, you better stay out of the way. You're in the way. I just got here in January, so it's not like I've been here a long time. And but I mean January. What am I saying? Next month will be a year I've been here. But just about as soon as I got here, I tried. We didn't start building the house till March, so because the builder wasn't quite ready with a roof he was working on. But we built a storage shed. And we didn't start the house until March, so we got 3 more months before it's gonna be a year building this house. But this ain't no sticks and, you know, popsicle stick house. This is a solid concrete and steel house. There is no cinder blocks like that fence right there, they call hollow block. There's none of that in here, except in that outdoor bath. That's the only time I let them do it because they like doing it. And I just decided to do it. I don't like it. So that's it from 62 to Freedom. Cashed in my 401k and I started building this. And hopefully it'll be over soon. We got the rest of the flooring. I talked to design, and the rest of the order for the ceiling panels is done. It's gonna be here. I stopped talking to the salesman I was talking to and started talking to the manager. And they assured me that it was here and it would be shipped from Iloilo to San Jose Tuesday, and then from San Jose to Bukasong right here at Zaragoza on Wednesday. Oh, it really looked good. That looks really good. Woo! Oh, the hot tip.